a service of CNC Worldwide.
The CNC Daily is a service of CNC News and Jib Jab Greetings. I'm Bud Lowell. Your full AccuWeather forecast is always on top on your CNC local page. We start in Irondequoit, where by a vote of 3-2, the Irondequoit Town Board has approved the ordinance requiring boaters to keep at least 300 feet offshore in the area of Seabreeze between the Irondequoit Bay Outlet and Lake Bluff Road. Voting for the amendment to the town boating laws were Councilwomen Stephanie Aldersley and Deborah Esley and Councilman John Perticone. The minority were Supervisor Mary Joyce DeRizio and Councilman Paul Marasco. The vote came at a special Monday night work session on the long-debated amendment, which raised the issue of boaters' rights versus homeowners' rights. It was intended to address complaints from the lakeshore property owners along Hot Dog Row between Irondequoit Bay Marine Park and 186 Lake Bluff Road. A strip of privately owned beach belonging to the homeowners butts up against the town park. Groups of boaters have become fond of tying their craft together just offshore and next to a popular shoreline bar and holding what the homeowners describe as all-day floating parties. They complain to the town about noise, trash, drunkenness, and trespassing on their property. The town first proposed a ban on boaters mooring together within 450 feet of shore, the length of the outlet pier. After a lot of public comment and a lot of discussion, they changed that to say boaters can't anchor or moor together within 300 feet of shore in that area of Seabreeze, and no vessel may exceed 5 miles per hour in that zone. In voting against the amended law, Councilman Marasco said he believes both the boaters and the lakeshore residents are unhappy with the compromise. Councilwoman Esley said she voted for it because she was worried about the safety of children swimming at the beach getting too close to boat propellers. A special runoff election will be held in the East Irondequoit School District to determine who gets the one undecided seat on the Board of Education. A week ago, Doreen Swan and Richard Chechi each got 691 votes in a four-way race for 3 available school board seats. The district will hold the special election a month from now, Thursday, June 21st, at East Ridge High School. Voting will be in the gym from 7 a.m. to 9 p.m. Kodak says an administrative law judge's initial determination is that 2 major smartphone makers have infringed Kodak's patent on digital imaging, although he also recommended that the patent claim should be invalid. Kodak brought a patent infringement case before the International Trade Commission against Apple and the Canadian firm Research in Motion, the maker of the BlackBerry. Kodak says the iPhone and the BlackBerry devices copy Kodak's patented technology for previewing images on a digital camera-enabled device. Kodak says that's fundamental to how digital cameras or camera-equipped cell phones take pictures. The U.S. Patent and Trademark Office agreed with Kodak in a ruling 18 months ago. The Trade Commission is expected to issue its final ruling by December 21st. Rochester police are now giving special attention to city parks after they had to close Ontario Beach Park in Charlotte Sunday night. Fights broke out there between groups of young people drawn out to the park by the warm weather. 2 people were arrested on disorderly conduct charges, raising concerns about whether or not enough police are watching the parks. Fights and unruly behavior have occurred the past several years on the first warm weekends of the year, particularly at Charlotte Beach. Last year, police had to close the Charlotte Park on Memorial Day. Rochester police are investigating a double shooting that sent 2 men to the hospital, this time on the city's west side as the string of shootings continues. Police were called to Jay and Colvin Streets shortly after 7:30 p.m. for a report of shots being fired. They found bullet casings in the street and began searching. They found 1 man in his mid-20s who'd been shot in the back. He was taken to Strong Memorial Hospital, seriously injured, but it's said his wounds are not life-threatening. The second victim, also in his 20s, was found soon after, a short distance away around the corner on Ames Street, and he had been shot in the knee. In Fairport, high school principal Christopher Salinas has resigned. Salinas is looking into other professional opportunities. The district website says they've begun the search process and hope to fill the position before September 1st in time for the new school year. Through the summer months, Gerald Buckland, retired Fairport Assistant Superintendent for Curriculum and a former principal at Spencerport High School, will be asked to serve as the interim principal. On this page, you can find links to these and other stories, and at the bottom, links that you can use. These are for you to post your own news updates, sports, and salutes to us. Just open up the window, paste your information into it, and click send. It'll come to us, and we'll take a look at it and put it up or turn it into a news story. Next news as it happens, updates when necessary. I'm Bud Lowell, CNC News.